Of course. Of fucking course. Of fucking course. Of course the recording didn't come through. Sorry guys, Andor season, I just watched Andor, the final episode of Andor, and it's fucking corrupted. Won't play properly. Oh my oh fucking course. Of course that's how it ends. Of course that's how it ends for me. So mad. Honestly, okay. I really enjoyed this final episode. It really I'm just gonna talk about Andor. I thoroughly enjoyed the finale. I enjoyed it. It was like what everything is set into place, and it's like, it's like everything is perfectly lined up to Rogue One. Where Cassian's going next, is gonna kill that contact because that contact knows too much, and then they're gonna meet Jin or so, and then they'll just keep moving forward. Krennic goes off the Death Star. It is so fitting that Dedra, trying so hard to get the approval from the system, and she gets locked up and cast away by the system. I think that's such a good fitting end for her. And like there's always that ambiguity, and Newton and what his actions legacy will never get the gratitude that he started off wanting, and he knew he was never going to get in the end, but he still did everything, and the rebellion wouldn't be what it is without Luton. And yeah, I love that. I love hearing Cinta and sorry, not Cinta, fuck Vel and Cassian talking about everyone they lost, the Aldani team, the Gormans and everything, and even Cassian's mom. And that's the end of the story. That's how it ends. We know what comes next. No room for like question about that, really. Nothing doing. Oh my god, that file shot. B2 is there, and he's still waiting for Cassian, and it's been like how many years now? 3 years since he, no, 4 years, 5 years since he never saw Cassian again, and Biggs was there with a baby. Oh my fucking god. So she was pregnant or something, right? She was pregnant about like the time of the pregnant when she chose to leave the rebellion. Did she know that? Maybe she knew it because she was like, oh no, Cassian already wants to leave because of her. She found out she has his kid on the way. Then there'll be no turning back from him. He will leave for sure. Oh my fucking god. That is depressing me. That's depressing because he'll never the baby, whatever the baby's name is, they'll never know they're the head. Because that's it. That's the end. It's the end for them. The end for all of them. The rebellion, right? The rebellion is. I don't think the rebellion even truly knew what they were getting ready to fight for. With Rogue One, I don't think they were aware of what they were going to be up against and how many people they were going to lose. Like, they came here, they build up, right? And then we see them in Rogue One, the casualties that amass and everything that falls. They're going to lose so much of they're going to lose like so many of their own, and they don't even like know it yet. They don't even know what they'll lose it fighting for yet until it happens, until Rogue One, till the destruction of Alderaan and everything that follows. And Jesus, can you imagine if after this they started working on A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back or whatever, right? And that is like with the same like tone and follow up directly from Andor. Oh man, I'm trying to talk a bit more because I'm so fucking mad that my recording didn't come through. I'm about to like start. If this desk wasn't like attached. Yeah, it's attached. If this doesn't attach, I'd probably flip it in rage right about now. I'm so glad that we didn't lose everyone. We didn't lose we had to lose Luton. We lost Lonnie. And but in the end we still will survive. Bell survived. Melshi, who we know he'll survive a bit longer with Cassian, and so did K2SO. K2SO is a fucking fantastic character. So I feel like they animated him so much more, which I didn't think was possible from Rogue One. It's fucking amazing. So good. And that's how. And so Partagaz, kill himself because he killed himself because he couldn't live with failing the Empire, right? He couldn't live with it, so he shot himself. And they said, I think it's implied that Nemex's vessels like being sent out everywhere, right? Now the galaxy is ready to rebel against the Empire. What were they calling Partagaz down for, though? I don't know what it was for. It feels like he was in trouble, like he was going to be arrested or something. I think he just knew that. I think his buddy, the guy who went to get him, right, he knew that he was killing himself. Like, no, just, it's happened. No point dealing with it now. I guess the ISB is done. They're done. They failed. Krennic Circle has managed to like get him what he needed for the Death Star. But Galen also has been plotting against him the whole time, hasn't he? He's just been plotting and plotting and plotting, and now the Death Star is ready to go kaboom, and no one knows it yet. Damn. Can you imagine how, if they actually thought so far ahead, right? They put what are their names again? They put Vel and Wilmot on the team with Cassian to for the final battle. Oh my. And they were asking Saw. Speaking of which, you're asking Saw to pull out, right? But he's not. He's done running now. He had to like get whatever kicks he can in, and then it'll be over for him. It'll be over for a lot of them, really. Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie, okay? You can fight me on that, but Rogue One is the best Star Wars movie ever. Okay? Literally, y'all can fight me on that because y'all know I'm right. I'm kidding. I know people have different opinions on what is a good movie and what's not, but yeah, it's so genuinely powerful. I can't imagine we'll ever get Star Wars like this again. Maybe Tony Gilroy could write something for Knights of the Old Republic. Maybe Tony Gilroy, please, pretty please. So in the end, that's it. And the Force Healer knew that when Cassian acknowledged her, she's like, I think she knew that he was gonna die. I think she realized he's not gonna make it out because she has like a precog sense, doesn't she? And that's it. That's how the story ends. I'm so fucking mad at recording broke. I'm so mad. I mean, what else can I say at this point? Yeah, so I think Biggs knew that she was pregnant. I think that's why she chose to leave. And she chose not to tell Cassian because Cassian was gonna doubly leave. He's gonna leave for sure. All of it, all of the build up for the Death Star. Death Star took so much more than just Kyber Crystal, and it took so much more than Kyber Crystal. The parts from Nakina, the mineral from Gorman, the Kyber Crystal from Jeddah, all of that is like, all of that linked to one horrifying super weapon with the power to destroy planets. Then the Empire can start pretending that they care because they don't. They just care about being control. And once they have this planet destroying weapon, nothing will stand in their way. But the rebellion is also ready to fight. So guys, if you guys want to know what happens next, just go watch Rogue One. This is the perfect time for you to go do that. I'm so sorry the recording got busted, guys. Tragic. It's fucking tragic. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If there's anything else you want to react to, leave comments below. I'm sorry, this is just a review, not a reaction. I'll see you guys next time.